So, what is your name?
Amanda, Fraser.
Cool. So, do you think that social media is destroying our society?
Yes.
Why?
Because people don't meet up anymore. I think I have more Facebook friends than I have actual friends. I know I have Facebook friends that are from when I went to fourth grade, when I went to Roseburg, Oregon in the fourth grade, but I haven't seen them in about 8, 10 years now. It's been a long time. And then on top of that, I have a lot of friends back home in Washington, and I don't see them. I see that they get married and that they're engaged, but I don't actually see them anymore. Most of my friends here I actually get to see, but
But does that define all types of social media? I mean, I think everybody has more Facebook friends than they have real life
yeah.
friends.
Tell me how many Instagram followers you have.
I have
800?
800, yeah.
How many of those 800 do you know face to face?
I don't know, maybe 100 or
Exactly.
so.
Exactly my point. So why do people follow you?
Why not? Maybe they can meet someone new.
Meet through
Yes.
social
You
media.
can meet,
Meet, but
yes.
not through real life. Have you ever had like a face-to-face conversation with the people that aren't your friends off of social media that just follow you?
No.
Exactly.
But I don't want to.
Why don't you want to?
Because I don't know.
See? Same thing with Twitter. You can have interactions on Twitter all you want, but unless you meet the person in real life, it's not really meaningful.
But
I
that's
think that, especially with texting, you can have a conversation with someone. I had a conversation with my ex-boyfriend yesterday who lives in Issaquah, Washington right now, right? He's in Issaquah. I was having a conversation while we were here, like texting him, and I was in front of someone else. Like, that's the rudest thing to do, but people still do it. Right? So they would rather have a conversation with someone who's far away than the conversation with someone who's right in front of them. Tell me how that's not ruining social interactions.
but that's it's maybe it's ruining social interactions, but not interacting with well.
Yeah, it's ruining interacting with other people.
But it's also helping our society.
How? Because you're better connected?
Not
Because you're also
just,
better
no,
informed
not
on everything?
just social media, like all forms of media, like this thing right here, or this what I'm taking the interview with. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be able to complete my work. Exactly. Electronics are helping our society more
I
than
think they're more of a
destroying it.
distraction because even when what is it when you binge watch Netflix? What
Yes.
happens?
You just sit there. And
You just
watch
sit there.
Netflix. Yeah.
You're already taking away years from your life by just sitting down. They actually suggest that you stand up and walk around more often. And if you're just sitting there for hours on end watching Netflix, you're not doing anything. You're not being physical. You have to at least get 30 minutes of physical activity. I doubt people do that now even. And when you sit down and watch Netflix the whole entire time, you're just binge watching show after show. And then on top of that, you're taking away sleep most of the time, I'm guessing. If you have school, it just adds more stress because you're watching it until 2 a.m. You have to wake up by 6 a.m. You only get 4 hours of sleep. And then on top of that, your grades start going down because unless you're a multitasker, I guess. But I
Yeah.
doubt that.
Okay, but what
Most
if
people can't
Netflix
multitask.
helps some people do their work? What then?
Who?
Who? I don't know. People who need noise in the background to do their work.
You could also use music.
Exactly. And what does music come from? New technology.
But then how is it benefiting our lives in a positive way where besides the fact that we're more connected, where besides all those things that we mentioned before, how is it benefiting our life?
It keeps us from awkward eye contact on the bus.
See, that's the thing. Why can't you just pick up a book? That's what I don't understand about most people. I read books on the bus because one, yes, it helps me keep awkward eye contact from other people. But two, because other people have to realize that you can still learn stuff while you're besides on your phone. And it's okay if I guess you can read books on your phone now, but Is that really the best thing for your eyes to be staring down at your phone all the time? And is it the best thing for your wallet either? How much have you rolled over your data?
I didn't roll over any. It's just a high bill.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need